Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
You just going live now, are you?
This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now.
What up? Oh, for sure.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, that should be coming through now, nice and clear. Hopefully it is. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all fixed.
And just stand by, I'll give you an audio check.
Thank you, Firmbie. I'll turn that down a touch. And apologise for that, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I fixed the audio now. I've got someone checking it for me at the moment.
Shall we begin?
Radio. So as I was saying, all disappointed that CMS 2018 hasn't eventuated. Got to do something while we wait for them to sort it out. Appears to be a language issue between Playways and Steam. A few foreign languages, they've tried to get a lot of languages for the game. Chinese, English, and massive amount, and there's some approval issues with some of the languages. So the packets caused a bit of an issue, and that's what they're working on rectifying now. Firmbie, can you hear me out there, mate? Matt, am I coming through? Thanks, mate. Okay. So, as I said, a few issues there, and they're working on that now. We started off on the 29th, then we went to the 25th, and
This is not a drill.
at the moment we're just waiting. There are rumours that it could still be very
This is
shortly.
not a
Well,
drill.
sorry, I mean shortly, I mean in a few days or in a day, or even today, but we just have to wait and see. No one's going to make any promises, I hope, and we'll just have to wait. Meantime, let's
that all
pull
you got?
apart a car, and we'll strip it down and rebuild it completely back to new. Why not? What else we're going to do? We'll take off the trunk, rip out the lights, strip it right down to nothing, and then start again. Okay, in here, we'll get into the engine and we'll strip that down as well. It's probably just a repair job, but I don't care. I just want to rebuild it. Got to do something. Okay, I need to change the vocals a bit more. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Shall we
Music down
begin?
by 10. Vocals up there by 20.
Let's begin now.
Okay, so just made a slight change there. Hopefully that comes through better. We'll find out very, very shortly. Meantime, just move around. See if I can click on these. Disassemble. Causing me a little bit of grief at the moment.
Let's begin now.
I've got to bolt it out. Now I can get this stuff. Yep, so we're all hyped up, all ready to go. A massive amount of people around the world, from what I can gather, all ready to download. Lots of YouTubers looking forward to playing it today. Yeah, it didn't eventuate. So, what are you going to do? Well, nothing wrong with 2015 for the moment. It's a good game. So much potential for 2018. But again, what are you going to do?
This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now.
Oh, what do I want? Get these idle rollers off. Get the belts off. Gotta get this one off first, isn't it? Where is it?
tensioner. Then I should be able to get the belt off. Then I can remove these rollers. I could have, of course, just ripped the engine out and put a new one on, but I'm waiting for 2018 for that because I believe you can now rebuild the engine outside of the vehicle, put it on a rack and then go from there, which I think is super cool. I don't want you, I want you. Hopefully one of the other YouTubers will pop in and have a chat later, and he's currently investigating what's going on between
Shall we begin?
Playways and Steam, and then we'll actually know a little bit more. Again, a lot of it's just hearsay at the moment, nothing's gospel, until we find out. Playways have put some statements out, and it's just a matter of finding out what's going on. There's always two sides of the story, so we'll just have to wait until such time as we hear both sides. Very simple, just have to wait.
Let's begin now.
You can see my concentration levels not the highest, still disappointed, but that's just life. Where am I going? How can I get out next? Rip the brakes off. Intake manifold, and rotate around, move out, brake servo, vacuum there, water pump on the front.
This is not a drill.
So those that are just joining me now, yep, 2018 launch didn't happen, it was a fail. And there's some issues there between the game, Playways and Steam, and they're sorting them out as quick as they can. Sooner the better, we all can't wait. Tonight would be a bit of a nuisance for me, because I can't stay up all night waiting for a game. Much as we'd love to, just not going to happen. Get the cam gears off. We'll then be able to pull out the camshafts. Both sides, it's a V8. Yep, still getting messages coming through. Someone says 24th to 28th is the release date. Well, time will tell. Off to the air filter base. Back in, round we go a bit more.
Oh, for sure.
Now, exhaust manifold.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Off to the heads.
Let's begin now.
Okay, that should be all that's up there, all I can get. Pretty sure, oh no, here we go, alternator. And can't get that, and if I go around this side, just make sure it's from below, starter motor, yep, as expected. Okay, out we go. Nothing else I can get
This
from
is
here.
not a drill.
Got everything.
Repeat, this
Rear
is not
bumper.
a drill.
Front bumper, headlights, headlights.
Is that all you got?
And up she goes. Okay, just 1 second. And go back. Okay, underneath, let's get these tyres off first.
What up?
I think we'll take this to the drag strip. Then we'll just muck around with it. Put it back together, all new, repair everything up, then take it down the drag strip. Take it down the test track and give it a good old thrashing. Why? It's not my car. It's not even the customer's. Oh, it is my car, then I better look after it. Nah, we'll just take it and give it a good old hiding.
You better look after that car.
Oh, there's the customer. There's the customer. Oh no. Hey, Firmbie, how you going?
Mate, good.
I knew you'd get caught if you mess up someone's car. Oh well, never mind. Firmbie, disappointment, hey mate?
Oh, devastated is not the word.
Yeah? Yep.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people out there that was really hanging out to see the game and enjoy the game, and obviously we had intentions of live streaming it, and yeah, to sit up, as I was just saying in chat there, to sit up and drink a metric crap ton of coffee,
Yeah.
thing hanging off the walls. Right, now I'm awake now and I've got nothing to do.
Well, I'm so annoyed I just dropped the oil on the floor and I never do that. Give me $100 fine, but I really am just playing because I'm annoyed, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it probably looks like a total rubbish way of playing, but I just taken my frustrations out on the motor vehicle.
That's alright.
I'm going to strip it right back and then do it all the way up and then go from there.
Now, just a slight update, you might be interested. I actually have been doing a bit of research, a bit of looking around,
Yep.
and the best that I can come up with it, basically Playway says they had hoped that they'd be able to release it in 5 hours
Yeah.
today,
Yep.
but their hopes were dashed as Steam doesn't answer or won't answer them for another 30 hours. So that's the best I can come up with, unfortunately, is that it really does fall back on the Steam's desk, if you will.
Yep. So, well, Steam won't respond to them for 30 hours or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
sort of
very
like-
good. Yeah, okay. They don't want to work the weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think, on game release weekend, you think you'd be putting all staff on and getting this, all the ducks in a row, basically.
Well, it is their bread and butter. But sometimes people get too big and then they start to run their own worlds and customers be damned. So, I mean, that might not be happening, but that's just the way it is,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but certainly going to be a lot of people having to find something to do over the weekend. Sure, some of them
But
might even...
I'm sure. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say some of them might even go outside for a walk. That would be no good. No, sorry.
What?
Outside,
what is this
yeah.
witchcraft that you speak of?
It's apparently what you do when you open a wooden thing that's filled in a slot. A front door, I think it's called. There's a world out there.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I saw it once. No. Let's get this off. Oh, what am I doing?
Well, what I will say is, and I'm sure you would agree, is that what we are actually quite thankful of is that the number of people that drop by, eagerly waiting for us to stream it at the same time. So take this opportunity to thank those people who did drop by and were willing to be part of the stream.
Yeah, well, we're extremely disappointed we couldn't bring it to them. In fact, that's probably the most devastating thing of the lot is that we had plans to to bring it to all these people, and it's just not eventuated. So, yeah, that's is what the most frustrating part is. You know,
This is not a
yeah,
drill.
I would say that would be the worst part.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Okay, off with this drive shaft. I've got a massive amount of money here. This is the first time I've ever logged in with all this stuff. I must have logged in and purchased a few cars some time ago, because I just opened it up and said, oh, this will do. And it's actually unlimited money.
Yeah, you're playing in the sandbox mode. That's what it is. It gives you unlimited experience and unlimited money.
Oh, does it? Yeah, right. I've never really been here before. Well, I must have come in here at least once. Yeah, so it's a good idea to have unlimited money. Plenty of tread left on these tyres, that's a good thing. Yeah, we had plans. There's quite a few people were going to, well, a couple of people were going to drop past the team speak and have a chat and tell us what they thought as they played along, which is, again, that's not going to happen. They would be off doing other things now.
Let's begin now.
Yeah, no, exactly right. I'm sorry, I'm literally looking at the Playway website now, trying to get some more information for those who are listening in.
Yeah. Yep. I appreciate that. That's good.
Let's begin now.
But really, the take-home message is what you were saying earlier, is that it looks like it was a language issue. Unfortunately, language China and Japan wasn't approved by Steam. Yeah, that's pretty well it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you've got to communicate with people when you're actually working together. It's one of those things, and you know, we are talking different countries. I think Steam's certainly. I think it's based in America. Whereas of course Playways is Poland. I believe it's over that way. So we are talking different languages, and communications can be difficult. And so yeah, things like this will happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is a bit unfortunate, but you take it on the chin and you move on. It's the take-home message, I suppose.
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
You know, computers are international, but someone's still got to type something in, and still got to make sense to the person reading it, and vice versa. But still looking forward to it. Even while we were waiting for it to download, we're just reading more and more on it and working out what we could do and what we can't do, and there's a hell of a lot we can do. Hell of a lot.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. But sure, in Poland, you're absolutely correct.
Yep. Yep, so there's big language difficulties there, straight up. And it's not a requirement everyone speak English, the same as not a requirement everyone learns to speak Polish or Chinese or anything. So we just have to learn to adapt and work together as best we can, of course. I mean, I speak Australian, so no one can understand what I say.
No, exactly right. I'm with you. I don't speak English. I speak Australian, mate.
Yeah, I only got you on to translate for me. What did he say? What did he say? I've got little Shadow sitting here. He stayed up. He stayed up to actually have a look at the cms18, and Yeah, I think he's disappointed because really he's got no reason not to go to bed now. Good luck to that. I don't think I'll be having much success there. Yes. He was, of course, looking to go onto your channel, so at least I've got a win. He's watching mine.
He's watching yours instead.
Oh, we are live, yes, mate. Firmbie's on there, can't you hear him?
Yeah, I'm
No,
the
he's
one.
not live, no. Yeah, they see what kind of loyal support do I get? My own son's waiting for Firmbie to go on so he can go watch Firmbie. Oh, I feel the love, I forgot to take the gearbox off. No, he only does it to troll me, I'm sure he loves me. He's got no choice. Yeah.
Is that all you got?
Sometimes he's just doesn't want to get down the right end of this. There we go, let's get it off now. I was so looking forward to being able to paint the car, but paint different components, different colours.
Yeah. I was also looking forward to being able to pull the engine out with the engine hoist.
And then rebuild it outside.
Yeah. Now, just looking at Playway's Facebook,
Yeah.
and really the main point is time for sending submissions 1, 2 or 3 working days, so we don't know the exact date now. So
Yeah. Yep. Well,
so, I mean, basically whatever date that you see that's out there, I mean, they don't really know.
yeah. Yep. Little Shadow was just informing me the massive amount of viewers we have. 3. You, me, and him.
Oh, no.
Well, that's excessive. I don't know if I can handle that many. Okay, let's do the body. And we're doing the Del Rey. Zap it. And we can go across to the workbench. I can never remember the quick way to go through and repair these. Hold shift and click.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you can hear it. It goes bang, bang, bang. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, so for those who are wearing earphones right now, it may get a little bit noisy.
Yep. Certainly does. Goody. Okay, so they're repaired up. And we can always duck back here and start putting it back together. Let's start back in the engine bay. And we can go from there.
This is not a drill.
2 to assemble.
This is not a drill.
Oh, we're not going to need one of those. I'm going to have to go in here first.
Just stand by, I'll just bounce over to the stream and give you an audio check.
Sure, no worries. Sorry, I might have moved away as well, so... Oh, I have to buy an engine block. That's no good.
Let's begin now.
Engine block, no, that heads performance. Nah, I'm not going to go performance, just going to go normal. Just getting told that I just deafened someone with all those braking parts. Engine block V8, overhead cam, engine block V8. $3,500. Excellent. There, we can go and see what else we can put in. Oh, radiator
Yeah,
broken too.
sounding pretty good actually. Sounds like your moderator is doing a fantastic job.
Oh, yep, my little moderator, he's doing a good job. Audio's fine, thank you, sir. That's good to know.
Shall we begin?
Oh, it's got quite a few broken parts here. This is, yeah,
Let's begin now.
more damage than I thought on this vehicle. Let's go into the radiator. I was also looking forward to actually the parts order where you get things you don't have to, where you can purchase multiple items,
Let's begin.
which is always going to be
Yeah,
good.
that's very true. That, I'm really looking forward to that part. Yeah, no, without a doubt.
Yeah.
The other one is to the warehouse.
Yes, the warehouse. That's ideal. I'd be loading that up now. Oh, everything's broken on this vehicle.
Sky's just stated saying in chat there, change date to the 24th.
Yeah, look, the change of the date there. I'm really going to have to wait. I've got here, someone's written 24th to the 28th, and you know, really, I'm going to wait for a bit more information because I've changed it about 8 times now.
Yeah, exactly.
I keep getting.
Looking at that. Yep.
Sorry, I keep getting different updates from different sources. So,
This is not a drill.
really, the only one that's going to be of any benefit is straight from Playways or Steam itself.
Yeah, well, I'm literally looking at Steam right now,
Yep.
and it's saying the 25th. You know, I would take that with a grain of salt because.
Well, they did say the 21st, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually would have expected it if there's a release on a given date, that it would have been there, sitting there, ready for them to just activate, as opposed to, you know, have it already. Well, even start considering it right at the time. V8 air filter. Just a normal. It kind of strikes me as a bit strange that, you know, I guess that it's that time, a few minutes out, and then they go, nope, sorry. You would think there would be quality control. Everything's checked before it goes up and validated.
Shall we begin?
And then, yep, she's all there. She's all good. We'll set a release date, but no, it didn't work that way. But again, that's just me. You know what a weird brain I have.
You using that C word again, eh? Common sense.
Yeah. Common sense. Filter.
Let's begin.
Is your chat supposed to be appearing on your screen?
It is. It is supposed to be appearing on my screen. Is it?
I don't see it.
Oh, stand by one. Okay, I hadn't activated, so let's transition. Yeah, someone can type something, it might come up. I didn't have it activated. As I said, probably a little bit frustrated about not being able to play 2018. Okay, I'm after a filter. Fuel filter, there you are.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Okay, so yep, still talking about 2018 and the non-release today. For those that have just joined us, stand by one. Okay, sorry about that. Just checking the settings there. Right, yep, so 2018, and yes, bit of a mess up this morning, or this afternoon, or depending on where you are, and it failed to eventuate. Everybody seems to be working on it at the moment, but there was a miscommunication, we shall put it, between Playways and Steam, and therefore the game couldn't be released as scheduled. They are working on a new scheduled a new time to release it, and we can only wait until then to find out what happens. Okay, let's get out of this vehicle, kick it up on the rack, and do some underneath work while we wait, and get it back in. Put in the crankshaft. Let's just lock that in place.
A couple of new people actually in your chat, which is awesome. Ben, hello to Ben. Great to have you on board there, brother. And I'm terribly sorry. They've got a gentleman from Russia there, but unfortunately I'm unable to read your name, the gentleman or the person from Russia, because I am terrible with international names, so I do apologise, but it's fantastic to see you all the way from Russia that you pop over and join Big Shadow.
Yeah, hey guys, welcome to that. I actually can't see my chat window at the moment. I've got something in front of it, but I'll have a look in a second. Oh, Matt, don't. Matt just went to, because there's two screens, he went to the other mouse to move it so I could see the chat screen, but of course the mouses are interconnected. And there we go, we've got
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Yep, I can't read that either. Okay.
Is that all you got?
Righty, so we'll get this back together. Flywheel, that's always going to be a problem. We get into the gearbox and we'll get a new flywheel. While we're there, we'll get a pressure plate, bearing release, and we'll get a new clutch plate. They always seem to be broken every time, or worn out, so you always get them all at once. So gentlemen, yes, I presume you are all hoping for a cms18, but unfortunately you'll be aware that it's failed to launch, and we just have to wait for them to rectify it. Meantime, what else can we do? Well, we can just get in there and continue to enjoy 2015. It's still a good game, and until we play 2018, we know no better. We know what's coming, but we don't know anything about it in regards to its gameplay. So we haven't ruined ourselves for this game as yet.
No, that's very true. We still get into to 15 and.
Yeah, so we can still get in and have a bit of fun. And as I said, inner tyres. Yep. I was looking forward to going out to a barn and having a look at what's out there and how that's set up and how it was going to work, but well, actually I'm still looking forward to it, so nothing's lost, is it? Need a new oil filter.
Just by thinking of it there, Big Shadow, is your live text chats, it's not appearing on your screen as yet. I didn't know whether you needed it like that or that's the way you wanted it set up.
Okay, so I have an issue there. Stand by, I'll just duck across. I do want people to be able to see what's going on.
Exactly right, and that's the only reason I say is because I'm sure these great people in the chat just love to see their comments come up on the screen there. Ben said g'day to us earlier, so yeah, shout out to Ben there, and that gentleman from Russia enjoying Big Shadow's Car Mechanic 2015 content.
Yeah.
If you want to subscribe to Big Shadow, then all you need to do is just look in the description below, or click on the subscribe button, of course. Big Shadow does a range of car mechanic content. I'm just going to be talking while Big Shadow does check his
Yeah.
and adjusts that.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Firmbie. Yeah, it's good. I'll just reset it. Of course, I did just change all the codes for it. And transition. Oh, look at that. There it is. Should be coming through very shortly.
Awesome work. And
Shall
I
we
actually,
begin?
yep, we see that on screen now. Good work.
Good. Okay, so I'll make that a lot larger. And I can almost read it. I really shouldn't be sitting in the lounge chair doing this, should I? Hey? I should
Well,
actually
as long
be...
as you're comfortable, that's the main
Oh,
thing.
yeah, I'm comfortable. Oh, it's black. I don't want that. I want a oil filter. Just overhead cam. Oh, no, I brought the wrong one. Oh, anyway, doesn't matter. With all that
Oh,
money,
look, how many times have I done that?
all that money, what do I care, hey? I'll put it into my workshop. Oh, wait a second, I don't have a storage workshop yet. Oh, goodness. Let's go running gear. Yeah, let's have a look underneath here. Front sway. Yeah, it's just a normal front sway. And we'll throw that together there. Front exhaust pipes V8. Front exhaust pipes V8. Front exhaust pipes V8. Two of them.
This is not a drill.
Yes, for those that have come across thinking that the Car Mechanics 18 was still going to be live, it's not today, but it will be at this first opportunity. Yeah, I don't know what I can say about that anymore. Too sad and too bad. Rubber bushes, sorry. Doesn't hurt to have a few of these laying around the place, these bushes. Technically we're kind of bolting it to the frame of the car, but obviously you can't see that. Why can't I get to where I want to go? Come on. There we go.
Shall we begin?
Yep, not working very systematically, but that's okay.
Let's begin now.
I think my mouse is rolling over on the table over there. Come on, you get through there.
Oh, well, I'm just going to drop out for 5 minutes. Just going to grab another coffee.
Yeah, yep, good idea. Like black and one sugar would be nice. Couple of biscuits to go along with it. A nice cake and a roll would be good. Yeah, that'll do.
I'll go and put in the post right now.
I'll see you in a while. Oh, I don't want you to get off. I'll get that brake off. I put the broken bit back on. Can't have that. I'll come back to those. Rightio, so what else we're back? Lower suspension arms, they're all repaired, so they're good. And the outer tyre rods, need to replace those. If you've just joined us, I'm just going to rebuild the whole car completely back to new condition.
Repeat, this is not
And
a drill.
why? Because I want something to do while I wait for CMS18, of course. Brake disc ventilated.
Let's begin now.
2 of those. I know I'm going to need some this, and we'll see what happens from there. Calipers are fine. There we go. Two front springs. Throw them in. Front shock absorbers by 2. We'll pop those in.
Shall we begin?
Let's begin now.
Just going to move the chat so I can see if anyone's written anything. Nope, it's fine at the moment. Excellent. Okay, front absorbers, yep, the cap covers there.
Let's begin now.
Sway bar A's. Throw that back on, and we'll bolt that up. Right, I think we got everything on this side. Yep, all through. Hubs, wheel hubs.
This is not a drill.
Repeat,
Pop those
this
back
is
in,
not a
and we'll
drill.
move across to the other side. Okay, across to the other side, and we'll start on this one.
Let's
Oh.
begin now.
Front steering knuckle, lower suspension, it's good to have little Shadow here with me now. He's just got back from a trip to Europe. He's 9. He's just got back from Malta, Sicily, and the UK via Berlin. They went off to have a little bit of a holiday, bit of a sail around the Mediterranean. Yes, as you
Shall we
do when you're
begin?
9. I tell you, I wish I did that when I was 9. That'd be really cool. But yeah, it's good to have him home, and his little YouTube channel will start to produce some more videos shortly, I believe. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. That's Shadow Creeper 8. So you're going to see some videos from a 9-year-old, Shadow Creeper 8. Very entertaining, and he's get some friends on there that come in and make some videos on occasions as well. All good, but you know, give them a bit of support and encouragement, and they'll enjoy it a lot more. Okay, front wheels on. Let's have a little look around. Pretty sure I've done in here. Oil, yeah, filter. Okay, let's duck down the back. Rear suspension. Rear sway bar B.
is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
He's telling me stories here, little jokes. He's just being a little bit cheeky, but that's okay. I love him. He's good. Good value, good value. I don't know where he gets it from. I don't know where you get your cheekiness from. Yeah, he must be a dad, I think. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, certainly very entertaining, very entertaining. Okay, middle mufflers we need, and we need two just straightforward exhaust pipes. So we'll go to exhaust, we'll get this done straight away. Two middle mufflers, and where are you? One, two, and I've forgotten already. That's terrible. I already put the drive shaft in, that's good.
Shall we again?
Exhaust pipes, that's what it was. Two exhaust pipes. How could I forget so easy?
Let's begin.
Okay, rear mufflers. Nope, not good enough. Let's just get two more. Straightforward rear mufflers, nothing special. Oop, that was wrong. I wanted the V8 ones. Messed up there, but that's okay, that's life. And then we go there. Done. On with the knuckles, on with the suspension arms.
This is not a drill.
Sway bar rear end links. Two.
Repeat, this is not
The
a
running
drill.
gear.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now.
Rear suspension arms. Rubber bushing. Rubber shock absorber A. That's fine, bud. It's still on. People can watch later. About practice by two.
Shall we begin?
Let's begin now.
Brake pads, calipers. Two wheel bearing hubs. Oh, sorry, two hub bearings. Where are we?
Let's begin now.
Rear axles, excellent. Ooh, oh, I'm gonna need a new wheel, aren't I? Look at that.
Oh, see, Kevin has joined us in the stream.
Oh, hello, Kevin. Thanks for joining us. Yes, you're probably looking for Car Mechanic 2018, but you might be aware it's all been delayed, and unfortunately it's not going to be released until later. When? We are all waiting to find out with bated breath.
This is not a drill.
All keen to get it, but unfortunately there was an issue with the languages, and they need to resolve that before they will release it on Steam. So we are waiting, and hopefully that will be sooner rather than later. Shock absorbers, rear A.
Let's begin now.
So in the meantime, what can you do? Well, you can just keep on playing 2015, because we all enjoyed it anyway. It was always a good game, still a good game, and it will be for some time, I think.
Kevin's still saying that I should get a Gmod.
Hey, a Gmod.
Gary's mod.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I was there for the whole thing, entire thing. I was bothering Firmbie about it. Yep. Well, that's what he's there for. He's there to torment and annoy.
There's no bother at all.
Yep.
Shall we begin?
Okay, let's back out of this a bit. Swap sides in a second. Oh, looks pretty good around this side. Looks pretty good. Let's duck around the other side and start again. Okay, back into assemble. And, oh good, I love it when something's complete. Break this on.
Let's begin now.
So Kevin, were you going to buy 2018, or are you just having a look first and see what happens? Oh, did I put that on before? I can't remember on the other side. I'll have to check that. Rear suspension upper arm.
Actually, that's a very good question there, Kevin. He's just posing the question that could you use a cheat engine to get so much money in your account balance, but that's actually in the oh, what's the mode called again?
Sandbox, I think you said.
Sandbox. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, it's another mode that you're able to do in 2015. It's just going to sandbox mode, which gives you unlimited experience and unlimited money, so you can buy and whatever you want and just tinker around. Where it doesn't really matter how much money you do or don't have.
It's very good for looking at all the vehicles at the auctions and just generally getting a good overview before you, or after you. Well, rather than just go through work each individual vehicle. But I would still reckon go through work each individual vehicle first. What do you think, Firmbie?
Yeah, I'm very much like yourself. I mean, call me a purist. I don't know, but perhaps I just like to grind. I mean, you can obviously go in the sandbox mode and do whatever you want, but it's just something, I suppose, rewarding about actually earning it.
Yeah.
And going through and doing quite a number of repairs and earning the money enough to go and purchase your first car at the auctions and do the restoration and earn a bit more dosh, enough to buy, the thing that you need to buy. So, again, perhaps I'm just a purist. Perhaps I just like to grind. I don't know, but look, it's in the game and you can use it. I haven't, but it's there if you wish to.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I'm with you. I think I prefer it. I think that's the one. It's only money. Wrong one. That'd be right. When you buy a tyre, you always buy the wrong one. In modern number 6.
Let's begin.
That's a relief.
No, it sounds like you got a spare.
I got a spare, but yeah, I got a spare for the next vehicle when it comes along. Always the case, always the case.
Kevin's saying he's planning on buying it, so obviously here's another one that was lining up to buy 2018, and like most of us, have been bitterly disappointed.
Yes. Yeah, but what can you do? Yeah, life goes on. At least it's something which I would classify as a minor delay. It's not as if it's well,
This is not a
it's not as if it's a game problem. It's a communication problem. I would put it down to, which can always
No
be
worries at all,
rectified.
Kevin, he's going off to go. Kevin's going off. AFK is going to go for Gmod. So thanks for dropping by, Kevin. We do appreciate you dropping by and saying good day.
Let's begin.
Yeah, it's good to get people to drop by.
Yeah.
Back in assembly mode, and I bet you I need lots of pistons. I do. Piston with Conrad by 8. It's rather hard to keep an eye on the chat.
It is a bit difficult, yeah, exactly right. I don't know how people do it without multi-screens, to be honest.
Yeah, I've got multi-screens, but of course it's a bit too far away.
And you got if you do have multiple screens, then you got to remember to look at it.
But you know, oh, I don't want you. Come back out. Yeah, that's right. Got to remember to look at it, and the actual pop-out live chat window I noticed doesn't scroll up, so or scroll down. It got stuck there for a while. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't actually notice that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, on my side, it's it was actually
okay,
stuck.
let me,
No, actually, no. I'm talking about the screen, the live chat pop out there. It doesn't actually move. The actual in game on the video it does move, but the actual real window that I'm looking at is doesn't. Yeah. Okay, engine head V8 by 2. Well, that was just mine, so it might have been just at the time. Engine head V8 by 2.
This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
That's amazing.
Is that all you got?
Beauty.
Let's begin.
Sometimes you can't see things for looking. Yeah, looking for two engine heads and I couldn't see them at all.
I mean, look, there's that many different engine heads. You got to be fairly on the ball as to which one you're buying.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about decorating your garage?
Decorating my garage. Oh man.
Says with a question mark at the end of the sentence.
He says with the question mark at the end of the sentence.
No, I mean, if you're unaware, and for those who are out there who may or may not be aware, and at the corner of your garage there is a ladder, basically a ladder and a couple of tins of paint. You can actually go over to the ladder and click on it, and we'll give you different options to put different paint on the floor, different striping on the floor, different decor on the walls. You know, and it's basically just customize it if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I think I customized the floor in the normal mode.
Okay,
I made it checkered, I think. I can't remember now. But I couldn't see the point of spending money on chrome stands and stuff when I couldn't put anything on the shelves and stuff like that. It's kind of like, it'd be nice, but yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
I think I'll go buy a car instead. Gee, this car was a wreck. Of course, it could have been I just broke it when I was repairing things.
When you took it apart.
Yeah, when I took it apart with a sledgehammer. I wonder if I can convince my wonderful son to get me a little drink of cool drink, of course.
This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
I think I'll have no. Yeah, raspberry's fine.
Let's begin.
It's good to get reliable staff, isn't it?
Not only is he your moderator, but he's your a beverage retrieval expert.
Yeah, and I just discovered that he's not actually clear, so you can't actually see through him. So he's
What are you talking about?
very hard to see through him. Engine head cover. Okay. He does get in the way, but that's all right. We'll let him off this time.
It was going to be very important to you.
It is always important. But engine cover head AV8. Why can't I see that?
Do you mind?
Shall we begin?
Take it up.
He's excited to see his dad.
Let's begin.
Oh, you're not excited to see your dad. Well, you've heard it first. Here, the world just now knows that you're not excited to see your dad.
Nah, I'm kidding.
What do I can't find what I'm looking for. Engine.
Need a word. What's that word? Or
Let's begin.
Hey?
what's that word?
The word could be yeah, sorry, I wouldn't mind a drink, please, Matthew.
Well, at least you said please.
Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Sorry, mate.
A scullery maid? Is that what he said? Where do you learn all this stuff? Movies and games. Okay.
No, I won't.
Nothing from school?
This is not a drill.
This is not a drill. Is that all you got?
Let's begin.
Yes. In the shop, and to be able to go 8 of something is what we were looking for before.
What up?
Exhaust manifold V8.
Oh,
Shall we begin?
Let's begin now.
Oh, I only needed one of those. Oh well. Bonus for later.
Let's begin.
How come you never buy too many cheap parts, but just the expensive ones?
Oh, it's Murphy's Law.
That is the question, isn't it? I'm gonna have to think about a colour for this thing soon. Coils cover, V8.
This is not a drill.
repeat, this is not a drill.
Okay, getting there slowly. Crankshaft pulley, V8.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now.
I had a roll of these. I think I need 6 of these.
What up?
Water pump, oh beautiful, didn't have to buy one. Actually, this water pump's always something that's, and for real, you're always having to replace, so. Corrosion.
Yeah, they always need replacing, alright?
Shall we begin?
Let's begin now.
Water pump pulley.
Look, you could probably just about get this one done before you finish the stream, or is that what you're thinking of? Is finishing this one? Or
What was that? Sorry?
were you looking at finishing this particular repair before the end of the stream, or?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Sure am. Gonna get it and then take it down to the drag strip and just thrash it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
the way you think.
Yeah. Serpentine BB8. And then I think I might go across the world of warships and blow something up. Why?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Why?
Sounds like a good
Because just getting frustrated not having
And Kevin is
cms18.
back.
This is not a drill.
Can't stay away.
Repeat,
Yep.
this is not a drill.
You know, when you got such quality gameplay and such quality hosts, well, you can't blame him. He's only human after all.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now.
Oh, Firmbie finishes work 2 hours earlier than me. Yes, but guess who's staying up 2 hours later? Little Shadow's just trolling me because you get to finish work 2 hours earlier than me, you see.
Sorry, I do.
Yeah, because of the time difference.
Ah, yeah.
I just told him that you end up staying up longer than me, so because it's later there. Well, I should say earlier.
Yes, it's very much early. It's 2:20 a.m.
Well, see, you're closer to the release date than I am. Belt tensioner.
Kevin says I should really spend $10 on Gmod. It's a good game if you like building.
Yeah, I'll have to find something about that. I haven't Gmod, that. Yes, I'll have to have a little look at that. I might get my moderator sitting in the site there to have a look at Gmod. Is it suitable for children? I think I've got everything up there.
I'll tell you what I am looking forward to, and I'll just click over here, and it's not due for a little while now. It's actually called House Flipper, available in the fourth quarter of this year. So House Flipper is a unique chance to become a one-man renovating crew, buy, repair and upgrade devastated houses and give them a second life and sell them for a profit. So,
well, that sounds like interesting. That sounds pretty cool.
yeah, that's one I'll be watching fairly closely.
Yeah, it does sound good. Might have to have a look at that myself, find out some info.
I don't know what it's going to cost, to be honest, but
Yep, I think
again,
I've got everything in. Oh, okay, I've got majority of Playway games actually. There were some good games there. I picked up in a package 911 emergency, which is obviously based on the US emergency telephone system. But I haven't actually played it yet, so be worth a look. Oh, we're going well with parts here. Let's hope we can get all the way through.
yeah, Kevin's saying the server he plays with definitely isn't suitable for children, unless your children already. Absolute hell. So.
No.
No, we just have to be a bit mindful. Cheers for that, Kevin, but we do need to be a little bit mindful
Shall we begin?
of our audience. But no, cheers for that. We do appreciate your input.
Let's begin now.
Right headlight.
Let's begin now.
Body shop. Delway Imperator. Right headlight. Right headlight. Right headlight. And I did need a hood
So,
too,
Kevin,
yes.
do you have any 2015 content that we could have a look at? Do you post anything? I think I've asked you that before, if I'm not mistaken, actually. Off the top of my head, I think I've actually asked you whether you post any content, and then actually I don't think you do.
Yeah, let us know, because we always like to have a look and let everyone know about the content out there and all those things. It's always good to share everybody's links around so everyone knows what's going on, and so that everyone has a chance to have a look at everything. Share the love. Got to share the love.
Let's begin now.
Oh, without a doubt, and that's really what it's about. It's supporting each other and creating a community of people that support each other, and you know, I'll show you mine and you show you. That probably come out a little bit wrong, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Show each other's content.
The stream is lagging. Okay, yep. Well, I haven't got far to go, so hopefully that it sorts itself out a bit. What am I getting? Some frame drops? Yes, I am. So we haven't got far to go anyway, so I'll finish this up and then we'll be fine. Okay.
Yeah, just a bit of feedback on that. It's only the last couple of minutes. You're just starting to
Matt, are you
get a little bit of the jitters.
are you watching YouTube, buddy? What are you watching? What are you watching?
Shall we begin?
Yes, please. Yep, we'll just free up the internet here. I do have a new internet coming, and hopefully that would be soon. Let's have a look at this. What do we want to do? I want to look at this whole vehicle, so... I don't want that. I want...
Let's begin now.
Parts, 97%. What's missing? Rear shocks. Yep, down the back we go. It'll have to be this side. I'm fairly sure it is this side.
This is not a drill.
This is not a drill.
There it is. That's what I'm missing.
No, you found him?
Yeah, if you don't put that small bush in under next to the wheel, you can't put the rear arm on the spring cap, and they don't show up until you do. So it's that little
yes,
small
yes,
bush.
yeah, I'm just seeing that vision now, actually, and that's caught me out quite a number of times.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that rear suspension arm A, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Rear suspension arm, spring cap, and then spring cap on top of that.
100%. Okay, let's put this down. Scott oil. Yes, we're getting a little bit of frame drop, so let's move it to the paint yard. Pick a colour, any colour.
Pink. Pink. Pink.
Oh, shall
Shall we begin?
I want to pink.
I've been instructed that the colour needs to be pink.
Like that, yeah.
Yes. How to devalue a car.
I need a super bright.
And there she is. It came out all right, actually. Don't tell anyone I said that. Here we have one pink car.
Yeah, but it's live.
Okay.
Sharing this video with the social network.
There she is. Let's have a little look. Let's now move it into the dyno. And we can see whether we can get this up to 18%.
Kevin's just saying baby shit pink.
Yeah. Baby shit yellow is normally the colour we go for there.
I'll do that for that. That was 4% plus. Yeah, that's 4% plus you should do that one. 4%. Yeah. 3%. 5%. 16.
This is not a drill.
16% it is. Done.
repeat?
Carvey tuning, can't do that. Test run.
That far?
383 horsepower. Stock standard, can't do much about that.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin.
And there she is. Okay, let's take her for a run again. How do I take the vehicle with me? Which one do I always get? Do I get the one that's sitting in the middle square, or do I choose when I go down there? That's the question. If I'm going to go to the drag strip. Oh,
Yeah, you
yep,
actually go,
cool.
go to the
Cool. Okay, so now we'll just get it going. Run it down the strip, and then we'll go from there, and we'll call it a night.
Oh, shall
So,
we begin?
baby shit pink it is.
baby shit pink. Yeah, let's see how that shit flies down the road.
Let's begin.
Yeah, well, we've got a market out there for it. Probably a market of 1 or 2 people to buy the pink car. Fluffy dice I couldn't install.
Bit of doof music on the inside.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot to change gears.
No, that'll do it.
Yeah, I forgot how to change gears. I haven't been for a drag for a while. Slam it into the wall. That's the way to drive. Okay. Oh, sorry, Firmbie, this was your car. I forgot that.
Oh,
Never
well, you
mind.
put a dent in it already.
Oh, well, yeah. I just wanted to see how it looks sideways, so... Yeah.
Oh,
So we'll just take it down. And this time I'll remember to change gears. Now I'll have to take it back and fix the transmission. That will be another $1,000 off you, Firmbie. Cash will be
Right,
fine.
yes.
Cash will be fine, bud.
yes. Just put it on the wheel.
Oh, loading screen, hurry up. Okay, come on.
The black screen. Yes.
Okay, so this time... Well, she drives okay. She's not too bad. Yeah, quarter mile, 14.24. Bit of work on it, probably do better. Yep, but that's about it. We'll head back to the workshop and we'll call it a night from there. Still missing Car Mechanic 2018.
Shall we begin?
Still disappointed. Still waiting for the new update on when it's going to be released. And as soon as it is, we'll be back in and we'll live stream that with Firmbie and others. So look forward to seeing you then. First thing I think I'll do is I'll sell this pink car. Not that I mind having a pink car, but I just don't want anyone to know I've got one.
Just before you do run away,
Yep.
I wonder if I can get this up. I've actually just been sent a petition, and I can't. Give me a moment. I'll try to get this in the chat for you, so you can actually have a look at it. It's in regards to 2018.
Ooh, 90k. That's not a bad return on that rebuild.
No, it won't allow me to put their web address in.
Sold. So, just a bit of details. I take off the www dot and it will go in from there. And then people just need to know to put on www dot.
This is
Stand
not a
by.
drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
So that's a petition there from change.org in relation to the release of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, obviously today.
Yep.
And it speaks about us being the loyal fans. Basically, it's a petition to sign.
Okay. Petition to Steam, I believe, or what would it be?
It's only a very small write-up, so I'll read it out very, very quickly. It says, "We, the loyal fans of Car Mechanic Simulator series, were promised the release date of 18 on July the 21st. However, Playway decided to add some foreign languages and a second language, and since Steam needed to approve the new build, the release date has been delayed. We demand that the game be released immediately with or without the additional languages. If Playway or Steam comply and release the game today, along with an apology for the inconvenience that they have caused us to the gaming community, we will forgive them for their mistake. However, if the game is not released today, we will do absolutely everything within our power to ensure that the game has absolutely the worst launch possible."
Nah, that's unacceptable. That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there are some very passionate gamers out there, and I can see their point.
Let's begin.
Yeah. Yeah. Look. You either like the game or you don't. If you want to go down the lines of, not you personally, but you want to go lines down and say if you do it now or otherwise we'll make it the worst game release possible, that's just cutting your nose off to spite your face. I'm pretty sure that if you look into a Playways there, they talked about all these languages that they were trying to incorporate in it. Unfortunately, I think it's a lack of communication between Steam and Playways, or a lack of comprehension of languages.
There's a language difference, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the major issue that they faced, and as a result, one was expecting something and the other one wasn't quite aware of what was being expected. So. Yeah, I would love to see the game today, but I don't think that's the way to go about it. Personally, obviously,
This is not a drill.
if anyone thinks it's different, feel free to make little comments in the chat window. If you don't like my view, please don't leave a dislike just because you don't like what I think.
Well, I mean, that's a beauty about this. We're all entitled to our own opinions, and
yeah. But we will have a read, and then we'll reassess it from there. If I have a look, then I'll have a look. Okay, Kev, thanks for stopping by, mate, and I'll see you another day, I hope. And everyone else, thanks for your company, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully in Car Mechanic 2018. If not, we'll see you in another game. Bye for now. Thanks, Firmbie. Good to have you with us.
no worries at all. We'll catch you next time.
And Little Shadow, thanks for being my viewer. And we're out of here. Bye.